व्यञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna devotees, I welcome you all on behalf of Harekrishna Temple, Burbank. Next Saturday, as Prabhu announced, we are going to celebrate the Snan Yatra, the annual bathing festival of Lord Jagannath. So I'm here to invite you all for that festival, and we thought as a prelude to that festival, for those who don't know, we can discuss who Lord Jagannath is, what is Snan Yatra, and then we can relish a very special prayer, Jagannath Ashtakam. So is anyone here who is he's here for the first time? Anyone here who doesn't know who Lord Jagannath is? Okay, yeah, good to know. Okay, so Lord Jagannath is Krishna himself. Krishna who comes in the form of in the mood of ecstasy, in the mood of separation of Radharani. And Lord Jagannath's description comes in many of the scriptures, many Puranas like Padma Puran, Brahma Puran, and Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat. So his description comes in many of the scriptures, and he comes in this form of ecstasy. And Lord Jagannath appeared in Satyuga long before Kali Yuga started. So it is said in the scriptures that in Satyuga, in the Malwa region, that comes in the Madhya Pradesh region, Madhya Pradesh state of India, currently. So in that region there was a king in Satyuga. His name was King Indradumna. So that king was a devotee of Lord Narayan. And he had heard that there is a very mysterious deity of Lord Narayan in the Nilachal region, which is being worshipped by some tribal king named Vishwavasu. And he had heard many glories of that deity. So he really wanted to have darshan of that deity. But he didn't know that deity was kept in a very secretive manner, so he didn't know where the deity is, how to go there. So he first sent one of the priests from his kingdom, Vidyapati. So he sent him there. Vidyapati, after so much searching, he finally meets Vishwavasu, and then they arrange for him to go to the have darshan on Nilachal Parvat, Nilachal hill. But they want to keep it a secret, so they tie his eyes with a piece of cloth. And Vidyapati, he is clever because he knows that he wants to bring the king later on. So he keeps some mustard seeds in his hand, and he, from wherever he is going, he drops some seeds on the way. So that, mustard seeds are the ones that grow, they germinate most quickly. So then they take him to have darshan. He has darshan and he is amazed. So when he goes back to Malwa, he tells the king Indradumna that you must go and have darshan. I will take you as soon as we can. So they leave. But when King Indradumna reaches there, the deity has vanished. So then king is very sad, and he goes back. Then that night he has a dream. Lord Narayan comes in his dream and tells him that you should build a very grand temple for me, for the deity, in the Nilachal hill, in that region. And then wait for a wooden log that will come in the ocean, and then that deity will be formed again. So he does that, and then Lord Vishnu arranges for Vishwakarma, who is the architect of demigods. He arranges for him to come as a carpenter, and he says that he can carve those deities, but he puts only one condition, that you, no one can disturb me for 21 days. I will carve these deities in seclusion. So they agree, but after 14 days the king is curious, he is anxious that how come this carpenter is not coming out, he is not eating, he is not drinking, what is he doing? Has he already left somehow, or has he died inside? So in that curiosity he opens the doors and he goes inside, and then Vishwakarma has disappeared. So those deities, they were not, the carving wasn't completed. So they had only done the face, the nose, the smile, but no ears yet, and they had arms and all the lower body limbs, they were yet to be carved. So the deities were as it is. So that's the story of how these Jagannath deities came into existence, and European travelers who used to go to India as early as 16th or 17th century, they have written in their notes. So we find this documented evidences that they have visited Lord Jagannath's Ratha Yatra festival. So it is said to be this festival is the oldest festival that is celebrated in the world. Now what is Snan Yatra? What is the festival that we are going to celebrate next week? So Snan Yatra is when the deities of Lord Jagannath, his brother Baldev, and their sister Subhadra Maya, the three deities. Snan Yatra is the day that comes on the Purnima of Jyesht month as per Vedic calendar, and it falls in the May-June month. So on that day, it is also called Devasnana Purnima. So they bring those deities out of their altar, in public space. So Snan Yatra marks the first public appearance of Lord Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra deities before the Rath Yatra festival. So the deities are brought outside from the temple. They are placed on a Snana Vedi, on a bathing platform, and then the priests they bathe the deities with 108 pots of water and a lot of other auspicious substances. And the water they bring is from a special well which is called Sonakunda, golden well, which is inside the temple premises. And so they bathe these deities with 108 pots of water. That water is perfumed with sandalwood, camphor, lot of flowers, all these substances. So it's a very auspicious ceremony. And it is said that those who have darshan, those who witness the bathing ceremony of Lord Jagannath, as the deities are getting washed, all their sins get washed as well. So it's very auspicious to be present when Lord Jagannath's Abhishek is going on. You know, in the temple, when Aarti is going on, it is said that when the Pujari is doing the Aarti, everyone who is present there gets the same spiritual merit as the Pujari because you are present there. So similarly, when the Abhishek is going on, maybe we might not get a chance to go close to the Lord and bathe Him personally. But as long as we are present, we get the same benefit of bathing the Lord. So I request you all to be present next Saturday from 4:30 p.m. And so, and then after this Nani Yatra festival, so Jagannath Puri temple is in the state of Orissa in India, by the way, for those who don't know. So after this Nani Yatra festival, what they do is, so they believe that, so they are not treating Lord Jagannath as just a wooden form who is inactive. They are treating him as a person. So after the deity has bathed in so much water and so much substances, so the deity falls sick. So they then they stop the public appearance, the public darshan of the deities for 15 days. It is called Anavasara period. And in that period, they are kept in a special secluded altar within the temple, which is called Anavasar Griha, and not even the main priests, the head priests, not even they can have darshan of the deities then. So after 15 days, when the deities get well, then again there is a festival that is called Netrotsav, the festival for the eyes, because during that period of 15 days when devotees could not have darshan of the Lord, then they are feeling separation. And so there is Netrotsav, and after that there is Rath Yatra. So then the devotees they place the deities on 3 chariots, and they pull the deities from the Jagannath Puri temple, the main temple, to Gundicha temple. And that also has a very special spiritual significance, which we will soon see. So Jagannath is, the temple is in India, but now we see Jagannath Rath Yatra, it happens all over the world. So who brought Lord Jagannath from India to all over the world? That was none other than His Divine Grace, His Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada is a follower of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna as well. So Jagannath is Krishna in the Dwarka mode, in the king mode, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna in the mood of Radharani. So you can think, it is Radharani, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radharani, and Krishna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has immense love for Jagannath. And as soon as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, his mother she requested him to stay in Jagannath Puri. He originally wanted to go and stay in Vrindavan because that is the abode of Krishna. But on his mother's request, he settled in. He stayed in Jagannath Puri for 18 years. And every day when he was in Jagannath Puri, he would go and have darshan of these deities. He would sing the prayers. He would often utter this prayer that we are going to sing today. It is said in the Chaitanya Charitamrita that the first time when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had darshan of these deities, he just said Krishna. And he cried, and he had his hairs stand on their end, and he just he just fainted. He fell unconscious, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has so much love for Jagannath, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to organize this Ratha Yatra festival every year in Jagannath Puri. And he used to organize these several different kirtan parties. There is description in Chaitanya Charitamrita that once there were 7 different kirtan parties, and all of them they felt that Mahaprabhu is dancing with all of them. So in front of these chariots, Mahaprabhu will dance and sing and do loud kirtan and engage everyone in pulling the carts and doing the kirtans and pulling the Dwarka Krishna to Vrindavan. Our Srila Prabhupada, who is also a follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also in his childhood he used to hold a mini Rath Yatra in his neighborhood. His father had arranged for a small cart in which he would do a local Rath Yatra. And Jagannath was very dear to our Srila Prabhupada as well. So when he travelled for the first time from India to New York on the Jaladuta, he also carried these Jagannath Subhadra deities with him, and he served them in his initial years in the New York, even though he was living in very poor conditions. And Srila Prabhupada, he installed these Jagannath deities in many of the temples that he established. One of them is here in Australia, in Melbourne. And he started Ratha Yatra. So he is the one who brought Jagannath from India to all over the world. So there was, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has made a prediction that my name will spread all over the world, in every town and village of the world. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his name, it's him, he is Krishna, his name is Krishna. So wherever there is Krishna, so we see that so Jagannath has to follow. So Lord Jagannath is very dear to all the followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, all the followers of Srila Prabhupada. This Jagannath Ashtakam, this is a prayer that was very dear to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and it was composed by Adi Shankaracharya. So Ashtakam means 8. So 8 verses, prayer consisting of 8 verses that glorifies Jagannath. Jaga means the universe, and Nath means the Lord. So the Nath, the Lord of the entire universe, Jagannath, the prayer glorifying him is Jagannath Ashtakam. So we will start singing the first verse. I hope everyone can see it. If not, you can type Jagannath Ashtakam in your phone, and you will be able to see it closely. So please try to repeat after me. Kadachit kalindi tata vipina sangita karavo. Kadachit kalindi tata Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu me. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu me. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu me. Jagannath Swami So we'll try to understand it line by line. Kadachit means sometimes. Kalindi, Kalindi is another name of river Yamuna. So sometimes on the bank of river Yamuna, in the Vipina, in the forest, what happens there is Sangeeta Karavo. Somebody plays a very sweet music. So that is Krishna. So it is said that Jagannath, who is Krishna himself, on the bank of river Yamuna, he plays very sweet music with his flute. And Mudabhiri Nari Vadana Kamala Swada Madhupa. So Jagannath is called a Madhupa. Madhupa means a honeybee. And so what does a honeybee do? It drinks the nectar from the flowers. So what this honeybee Krishna does is he drinks the rasa from the vadana, from the face of the gopis. And he is the one who Rama, Shambhu, Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Amarapati. Amara means those beings who are immortal. So Amarapati means the Lord of the demigods. So Lord Indra, and so all Lord Ganesha. All of these they worship his lotus feet. So that is the personality who is Lord Jagannath. And Lord Shankaracharya says that Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume, Lord Jagannath, you please come on the patha, on the way, on the path of my Nayana, my eyes. So, sometimes Kadachit Kalinde, Tata Vipina Sangeeta Karavo. Sometimes, Krishna moves very gracefully on the bank of river Yamuna. And he plays his flute and the music flows. So the music is like, it is flowing in the waves, like the waves of river Yamuna. Now when Krishna plays his flute, that music is so enchanting. In the scriptures, in Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a whole chapter dedicated to the song of his flute. That's called Velugit. So there is a whole chapter in Srimad Bhagavatam which describes the just the song that Krishna plays. Sutta Goswami describes how beautiful Krishna looks when he plays this flute on the bank of river Yamuna. So Sutta Goswami says that Barha Piram Natavaravapo Karnayo Karnikaram Bibradvasa Kanaka Kapisham Vaijayantim Chamalam Randran Venur Adara Sudaya Purayan Gopa Vrinde Vrindaranyam Swapadaramanam Pravishad Gita Kirti. Sutta Goswami says that when this Krishna he enters into the Vrindaranyam, into the Aranya, into the forest of Vrindavan, how he is looking is Barha Pedam. On his head he has a crown of peacock feather. Natavara Vapu, his form is like a Natavar, who is an expert dancer. Karnayo Karnikaram, in his ears he is wearing no gold or diamond or any jewels, jewelry made of jewels. He is wearing Karnikara, blue color Karnikara flowers as earrings. And Bibhrada Vasaha Kanaka Kapisham. He is dressed in silk clothes which are yellow in color. And on his neck he is wearing Vaijayanti flower garland. And what he does is Randran Velor Adara Sudaya Purayon Kopavinde. So on his thin vest he has tied a silk cloth which is mostly yellow color, and he just slides a little bamboo flute in there. So he just picks that flute and he plays this sweet music with his flute. He fills the holes in that flute with with the nectar of his other lips. So that is how beautiful Krishna looks when he plays this Velu with his flute song when he enters into Vrindavan. And then Shankaracharya says, Muda Viri Nari Vadana Kamala Swada Madhupa. So Krishna is described as a Madhupa, honeybee, who is drinking the nectar, the rasa, from the face of gopis. And why gopis only? Why everybody else? Because gopis are the topmost devotees of Krishna. They teach us how to love Krishna. They teach us how to worship Krishna. Generally, when we are introduced to worship, when we are introduced that we should go to temple, church, or somewhere in the place of worship, in movies also we see when there are scenes that somebody is praying, and then other character will ask them, "What did you ask?" So it is, as if our mentality is as if that we pray to God to ask for something. We just ask that, give me this, give me that, give good results for my son, give me a good car, a good house, a secure future, a lot of money. So we just ask from God. So that is the beginning of love for God. But that is not pure love. Gopis are the ones that show us what pure love for Krishna looks like. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches us, we all have an inclination to love someone. We are always looking for somebody to love, and we are always looking for somebody who can give us love. So that is our natural inclination, and sometimes we look for love in our mother, our father, our children, our partner, but in the end they end up disappointing us. If not anything else, then death will separate us, and then that love will just vanish. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches us that our natural tendency to love, if it is directed towards Krishna, then we can get ultimate peace and happiness. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching is that how to worship Krishna. So he says in that verse that Aradhyo Bhagavan Vrajesha Tanayam Tattam Vrindavanam Ramya Kechitupasana Prajavadhum Vargenaya Kalpita. That our Aradhya, who is our worshipable deity? Vrajesha Tanaya, the son of Vrajesh, the king of Vraja, Nanda Maharaj, the son of him, Krishna, he is our Aradhya, he is our worshipable deity. And Taddham Vrindavanam, his abode, where does he live? He lives in Vrindavan. And what is our Upasana Paddhati? What is the method of worship that we need to adopt? Ramya Kechid Upasana Vrajavadu. The method of worship that Vrajavadus, the gopis of Vrindavan, have adopted, that is the worship we need to do. So, when we want to please someone, we need to do. when we want to please someone, we need to give them what they might like. Like, for example, when there is Mother's Day, my little one, he knows that, there is so many flowers in Kohl's and Woolworths and everywhere, there are so many gifts, but he knows that mom doesn't like the flowers. So he would tell that, no, don't buy flowers for mom, buy a little flower pot and plant, and she can grow it, and then she can offer the flowers to the deities. So that is what he would get for me. So if we want to please Krishna, we need to worship him the way he asks us to worship him. He has made it very clear in Bhagavad Gita what he wants us to do. So what Krishna wanted to convey to us, he has given in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all the scriptures. And the essence of Bhagavad Gita is the Bhakti Yoga section, which is Bhagavad Gita is 18 chapters. So the chapter 7 to 12. 7 to 12. So these chapters, they are Bhakti Yoga, and that is where the essence of Bhagavad Gita is. And even in those chapters, the middle verse is verse 9.34. That is the verse which is even essence of Bhagavad Gita. So it is the essence of essence, and it tells us how Krishna wants us to worship him. So in that verse, what Krishna demands from us is that Manmana Bhavamayi Bhakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru Mame Vaishyasi Yuktvaiva Atmanam Matparayanaham. So he demands 4 things from us. Manmana, always think of me. Bhavamayi Bhakto, become my devotees. Madhyaji, worship me. And Mam Namaskuru, offer obeisances unto me. So if you want to please Krishna, we need to do these things. So first thing he asks is Manmana, always think of me. And that is what gopis do. And that is why they are the topmost devotees of Krishna. Because they are always thinking about Krishna. So Krishna is a cowherd boy. What he does, he takes his cows with his cow friends and his cows, and he goes to the forest of Vrindavan. And so gopis, they stay at home. Gopis are not, they are very busy women. They are business women. They have this business. But while doing their business of preparing the milk products and selling them, what they do is they are always thinking about Krishna. So there is a verse, it says that Vikretu kama khila gopa kanya murari padarpita chitta vritti Tatyadikam moha vashad vocha Govinda damodara madhaveti. So they are doing their business of selling these milk products. Vikretu kama khila gopa kanya. They have this desire of selling these milk products. But while externally they are doing that, what their mind is doing is thinking about Krishna. So they are doing business throughout the day, but they are thinking, Krishna has gone to the forest and his feet are so soft. So what if all the stones and the sharp grass and the sprouts from some of the weeds, what if all that is pricking Krishna's feet? So internally they are praying that, may Krishna's feet, may I be able to keep Krishna's feet on my head, so nothing happens to his feet. So they are thinking internally about Krishna, and because they are thinking about him, so to sell their milk and yogurt and ghee, they are supposed to say, milk for sale or yogurt for sale, ghee for sale, something like that. But what they are saying is, Govinda for sale, Madhav for sale, Damodar for sale, because that is what is in their mind. So there is a verse, it's very beautiful, that describes what gopis are thinking at that moment. So gopis say that Chalasiyat Prajan Charayan Pashun Nalina Sundaram Nathate Padam Silatrunam Kurai Sidati Dina Kalilatam Mana Kandagachati. Gopis say that Chalasiyat Vrajan, when you are walking in the forest of Vraja, to Charayan Pashu, to you take your cows and your calves so that they can eat some grass. What I am worried about is, oh Nath, oh my master, your feet, Nalina Sundaram, Nathate Padam, your padam, your lotus feet, your feet are like, they are beautiful and soft like Nalina, lotus flower. So I am worried that all these stones and sharp brass and all these things, they will hurt, they will prick your feet. So in that thought, Kalilatam Mana, my mind is getting very much disturbed. So this is what Krishna wants. Whatever you are doing externally, internally you think about him. And that is the essence of Krishna consciousness. That is what Man Mana, always think of me. So if we want to explain Krishna consciousness to somebody in one sentence, we can say that always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna. So that is what gopis exemplify. So that's why they are the topmost devotees of Krishna, And so this is called loving someone in separation. So just imagine, gopis are in Vrindavan and in the village, and Krishna is in the forest, miles away. So they are in separation. They are not together. But physically they are apart. But mentally, gopi is constantly thinking about Krishna. So that is what Krishna consciousness is. Always thinking about Krishna. So that is why the second line, Muda bhiri nari vadana kamala swada madhupa. So that's why Krishna is being the honeybee and drinking the rasa that is on the Vadana Kamala, on the lotus face of gopis, because they are always thinking about him. So they are always bathing in the nectar of remembrance of Krishna, and that reflects on their face, and Krishna is attracted towards that nectar, and that's why he is always around the gopis. So there is a famous quote from Srila Prabhupada. He says that don't expect, don't wonder when will I be able to see Krishna face to face. Do something that Krishna wants to see you. So this is what gopis are doing. That is why Krishna cannot stop drinking the nectar from their face. So that is what Prabhupada wants us to do. Now when we are talking about the love of gopis for Krishna, what do we mean? Gopis, sometimes when Krishna would play his flute song at night, they would leave everything. There is a verse that says, hopefully I can remember it, it says, Pati Sutan Vaya Bhratu Bandhavam Ati Vilangyate, I forgot, Achyutagata Gati Vidastavod Kita Mohitam Kita Vayoshita Nishi. Gopis left everything. When they heard the flute song of Krishna, they left their pati, their husband, their sutta, their sons, Bhratu, their brother, Bandava, their relatives, their Anvana, their ancestors. They left everyone. They didn't bother about anyone else, and they ran to Krishna. And then they complained to Krishna. When Krishna says, "Oh, what are you doing here? You should go back home to your family." Then they complained to Krishna that, "How cruel are you that in the middle of night we have come to see you, and then you are just abandoning me." So in their complaint, we see their consciousness. So what do? We also so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching us that Aradhyo Bhagwan Rajishuttanaya, and we need to worship him in the mood of gopis. So if we want to follow the gopi, what do? Do we also leave our pati, sutta, our family, our everything? Is that what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Srila Prabhupada has taught us? No. Following the gopis means following the consciousness of gopis that always remember Krishna. So externally, just like gopis doing externally, we need to continue whatever we are doing. We wake up in the morning and we offer obeisances to our Guru Krishna. We have a bath and then we do our chanting. We do Mangala Aarti and whatever morning program we follow at home or at the temple. So that is our personal one-on-one time with Krishna. But after that, everyone has different routines, but children have to go to school, we have to go to work, so we have to cook breakfast, we have to cook the lunch for everyone to take in the lunch boxes. So when we are doing that, we do that externally, but consciousness is that I'm doing this for the pleasure of Krishna, and we offer it to Krishna, and then have the prasad that Krishna gives us. So we do that with consciousness that we are doing that for Krishna. Then we go to work. So at work, there might not be somebody who appreciates our Krishna Katha, so we might not be able to share anything about Krishna at work. But we do our work as if this work has been given to me by Krishna, and we are. So when our work is appreciated, when somebody appreciates our work, then they are indirectly appreciating the service done for Krishna, because of our consciousness while doing the work was that I'm doing it for Krishna. So they are indirectly appreciating the service for Krishna, and they are indirectly appreciating Krishna. So that's how we can be Krishna conscious at work, and then at the end of the day when we come home, we can after dinner and everything, we can get together as a family, do some kirtan, read some Krishna book, so we train our children in Krishna consciousness as well. And so like that, throughout the whole day, we can, by externally doing everything that we do, we can internally be Krishna conscious. So that should be the aim of our life, to always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna. And that is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants us to do when he says that we need to follow the Gopi Bhava. So Gopi Bhava means we are in separation of Krishna. Krishna is not physically with us right now, but we are always thinking about him. Then the third line, it says that Rama Shambhu Brahma Amarapati Ganesha Chita Padha. So as we said, Goddess Parvati, Lord Shiva, Lord Ganesha, Lord Brahma, Amarapati means Lord Indra, all of the demigods, they worship the lotus feet of Krishna And then the devotee prays to Jagannath that Jagannath Swami Nayana Padagami Bhavatume. Jagannath, oh Lord Jagannath, you please be the only object that my eyes ever see. May I never see this illusory world again. May I never look for love in the material world again. And you be Nayana Patakami, you always be in front of my eyes and in my heart, and help me become Krishna conscious, help me follow the method of worship you want me to follow, Manmana, help me become Manmana. So that is that fourth line, Nayana Patakami Bhavatume, is a very, very, very powerful line, and that's a very powerful prayer. Then let's go to the second verse. Bhuje savyavenum shirasi shikhi picham katitade. Bhuje savyavenum shirasi shikhi picham katitade. Dukulam nidraante sahachara kataksham vidadhate. Dukulam nidraante sahachara kataksham vidadhate. Sada Srimad Vrindavan Vasati Lila Parichayo. Sada Srimad Vrindavan Vasati Lila Parichayo. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami. I realize that it's nearly time to finish and we are only on the second verse, so we will try to go through the meaning of the verses quicker. Bhuje Savya Vedum. Savya means left and Bhuja means arm. So on his left arm he holds a flute. And Shirasi Shikhi Picham, on his head there is more pinch, the peacock feather. And Katitate Dukulam, on his waist he is tying a silk cloth which is most of the times yellow. And Netrante Sahachara Kataksham Vidadhate. So through when he is playing his flute and he is looking like this, what he is doing is he is looking at his sahachara, his friends, the Gopa, the cowherd boys, with netrante. So from the corner of his eyes, which is called kataksha, so he looks at them, and this look, the kataksha, for that Rupa Goswami, he has written a very nice play, Vidagdhamata. In that play he has written a very nice narration. One gopi is telling to another gopi that, oh Sakhi, never go near the bank of river Yamuna. And she says, why shouldn't I go there? So the first gopi says that if you go there on the bank of river Yamuna, there is a blackish boy who stands there, and he will just look at you from the corner of his eyes, kataksha, and he will steal your everything. So don't ever go there. And then the third line. Sada Srimad Vrindavana Vasat, Sada Srimad Vrindavana Vasati Lila Parichayo. He resides always in Vrindavan, and he gives us parichay, the introduction of his Leela. So Krishna always lives in Vrindavan. He says that Vrindavanam parityajya padam ekam na gacchati. That I never even step one step out of Vrindavan. I always live in Vrindavan only. But when we read about Krishna Leela, we read that Akrura comes and he takes Krishna to Mathura, and then he kills Kans there, and then he goes to Dwarka, then he goes to Hastinapur, he goes to Kurukshetra. So we read that Krishna does leave Vrindavan. But so physically he goes there, but in spirit he never leaves Vrindavan. In the minds of gopis and Radharani and all the devotees in different rasas, Krishna never leaves. So in that way Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. So Dwarka is Krishna's office. In Dwarka, Krishna is a king. He is surrounded by his soldiers and his senapati, his ministers and his queens, 16,108 queens and their sons. So in Dwarka, he has to be very formal and very responsible. But Vrindavan is home. In Vrindavan, he is a simple cowherd boy, and there is Mother Yashoda who loves him in motherly affection. So he gets to experience the Vatsalya Rasa. There are his friends, the Gopas and Gopis, so he gets to experience the Sakhya Ras. When he comes back from the forest in the evening, the servants in the Nand Bhavan, they serve him. So he gets to experience the Dasya Rasa. When he goes to Vrindavan, all the trees and the birds, they also sing along with his flute song. So he gets to experience the Shanta Rasa from them. So like that in Vrindavan, Krishna gets to do what he loves to do. Krishna is Rasaraj. He is the king of all the rasas. He is the Akhila Rasamrita Sindhu. He is the ocean of all the rasas. He is the one who gives us rasa. In Taittiriya Upanishad it is said that Krishna is rasa. So in Vrindavan he gets to experience all these rasas. So that's why Vrindavan is his favorite place to be. And again the fourth line is a prayer that, O Lord Jagannath, may you please be the only object that my eyes ever see. Let's go to third one, Srihan. Mahambodhistire kanakaruchire nila shikhare.
Mahambodhistire kanakaruchire nila shikhare.
Vasan prasadanta sahaja bala bhadrena balina.
Vasan prasadanta sahaja bala bhadrena balina.
Subhadra madhyastha sakala sura seva vasarado.
Subhadra madhyastha sakala sura seva vasarado.
Jagannath Swami Nayana Padagami Bhavatu me.
Jagannath Swami Nayana Padagami.
Jagannath Swami Nayana Padagami Bhavatu me.
Jagannath Swami Nayana Padagami.
Jai Shri Shri Radha Giri Govardhan Dari ki. Jagannath, where is the Jagannath Puri temple? Mahambodhe tire kanakaruchire neela shikhare. So Ambodha means ocean. So Maha Ambodha, the great ocean, the Bay of Bengal. Tire, on the bank, on the shore of that ocean, Kanakaruchire. So there is his temple and the golden sand. So that refers Kanakaruchire. And Nilashikare, on the Nilachal hill. That's where his temple is. That's where he resides. And Vasan prasadanta sahaja balabhadrena balina. So there he doesn't, he resides in the prasad. Vasan means he resides. Prasad means mahal, a palace. So he resides in a big palace, not alone, with Sahaja Balabhadrena Balina, with his brother. Sahaja means Saha Udar, means the person who was born with the same mother. So his brother Balabhadra, Balram, not Balram, who is Balina, who was very strong. So Lord Balram is the first direct expansion of Lord Krishna. So he is very strong. But with his strength, he doesn't want to compete with Krishna. He always wants to assist Krishna. He always accompanies Krishna in whatever he does. He supports him. And whatever incarnation Krishna comes as, if he comes as Lord Ram, Lord Balram comes as Lakshman. If he comes as Krishna, Lord Balram comes as Balram. If he comes as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Balram comes as Nityananda Prabhu. And in Vaikuntha eternally, he is Anantasesh. So Anantasesh becomes the bed where Lord Vishnu sleeps. He becomes his seat. He becomes his umbrella. He becomes his brother. He becomes his friend. So Lord Balram is very dear to Krishna. So in Jagannath form, Lord Balram, Lord Jagannath is in the left side and Lord Balram is on the right side, and in the middle Subhadra Madhyasthe. In the middle is their sister Subhadra, and together what all three do is Sakala Sura Seva Avasarado. They give avasar, opportunity to Sakala Sura, all the demigods. Even all the demigods, they crave for the opportunity to serve Lord Jagannath. So they freely give this opportunity. So next week when we have the Snanayatra festival, we are hoping to offer 108 offerings, preparations, and I was asked by Mataji, if anyone wants to prepare an offering, they can contact me and I can guide them what to make, how to make. So that is, that is an opportunity that Lord Jagannath gives you. When I have this festival at my place, I usually cook chappan bhog. So, I'm very greedy, I like to keep all the mercy to myself, but this year, Jai Shri Shri Radha Girigordhandari Ki Jai. So this year, so many devotees have asked me, so I think, that's an indication that Lord Jagannath wants to give avasar to all of, all the devotees to serve him. So, whoever wants that opportunity, wants to grab that avasar, please contact me. Can we go to next one? Krupa paravara sajala jala shreni ruchiro. Ramavadi Rama Spurada Amal Pankhe Mukha. Surendreya Radhya Shruti Ganashikha Gita Charito. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami. So Jagannath is Krupa Paravara. His Krupa, his mercy has no end. He is an ocean of mercy. And how does he look? Sajala Jalada Shredi Ruchiho. Jalada means the one that gives jal, water. And what is that? Cloud. So Jagannath, his complexion looks like it is a shredding, it is a row of blackish clouds. So that is one meaning of Jalada Shredi Ruchiro. And another meaning is that Jagannath is not a dry Lord. He is filled with the water of mercy, and he just can't wait to shower that mercy, that water on us. So that's the first line. And Rama Vani Rama Surada Amala Pankhe Vrumukham means that he gives pleasure to Rama, goddess Lakshmi, and Vani means goddess Saraswati. With his Pankhiru again means lotus. So his lotus-like flower, he gives pleasure to goddess Lakshmi and goddess Saraswati. And he is Surendra Aradhya. He is the Aradhya. He is the worshipable deity of even the king of demigods, Lord Indra. Then Shruti Gana Shikha Gita Charito. Shruti scriptures are the scriptures, they were passed down with the Shruti Parampara, by hearing. So they are the Vedas, the Upanishads, all the Vedic scriptures. So all the Shruti Gana, as a group, all the Vedic scriptures, what do? They Gita Charito, they sing the glories of Lord Jagannath, Lord Krishna, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that Vedeshcha Sarvair Ahameva Vedyo. At the end of all the knowledge, all the knowing, at the end of knowing all the Vedas, what is Vedyo, what is knowable is me. So like that, all the Vedic scriptures, they sing glories of Lord Jagannath. I think we will cover one more verse and then we will rise for the Arati. Ratharudo gachan pathi milita bhudeva patalam. Stuti pradurbhavam pratipadam upakarnya sadayam. Stuti pradurbhavam pratipadam upakarnya sadayam. Daya Sindur Bandhu Sakala Jagatam Sindhu Sudaya. Daya Sindur Bandhu Sakala Jagatam Sindhu Sudaya. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami. So Adi Shankaracharya is describing the Rath Yatra, festival of Lord Jagannath. So he says that what Lord Jagannath does is once a year, he is the only deity. All the deities, they remain in the altar and we go to them to have darshan, but like Jagannath is one who chooses to once a year come out on the road and give his darshan, give his mercy freely to anyone and everyone, sometimes in some temples there are restrictions that those who are outside the Varnashram system, the four Varnas, they cannot go in these temples. But Lord Jagannath, he is merciful to everyone, everyone is equal to him. So everyone, Brahmana, Shudra, even animals, they are welcome to have darshan of him when he Ratha Arudo Gachani, when he gets Arudha, when he gets seated on the Ratha, on the chariot, and then he meets all the devotees, including the Bhudeva. Bhudeva means, literally means the Deva, the demigods on the earth, which means Brahmana. So he meets all the Brahmanas or even Shudras, Muslims, foreigners, they are all welcome to have his mercy. And what do all those devotees do when Jagannath is going in his Rath Yatra? They sing his glory. Prati Padam, every step as they take, as they pull Lord Jagannath from symbolically from Dwarka to Vrindavan, they sing his glories, they dance in front of his chariot. And Jagannath is Daya Sindhu, he is an ocean of mercy. He is Bandhu, Sakala Jagatam, in the entire universe. He is the only one who is our ultimate friend. And he goes through this Rath Yatra along with Sindhu Sutaya, the daughter of Sindhu, the ocean, which is goddess Lakshmi. So I think we will pause here on our Aarti and we'll get up soon. But it is my humble request that next Saturday on 14th of June, 4:30 am, we will start the Snan Yatra celebration. And I request you all to come. Jagannath comes once a year to share his, to give his mercy. It's a very auspicious and spiritually beneficial event to witness. So come with an open heart. Jagannath comes with open arms. Or you might have seen all the deities. Some of them have weapons like trident or sword. Some of them are very scary faces. But Jagannath has a big smile. Big eyes, ready to shower his mercy, very pleased to see you. And he welcomes you with open arms. At the end of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshanishyami ma shucha. So, this is what mam ekam sharanam vraja means, that come to me. I'm waiting for you. So come. Come in your best dress, come to please him, dance for him, sing for him, and be a part of the festival next week. On that note, we will conclude. We will rise for the Aarti. If anyone has any quick question, please feel free to ask.
Thank you so much, everyone. We'll just make a few announcements before we rise up for the Aarti. As Mataji mentioned, if you have any questions, after the Aarti, he will be around. You can talk to Mataji or ask any of the devotees. As Mataji mentioned, next week is the Jagannath Snan Yatra, and it is a very rare darshan that you'll be having of their lordships. In the scriptures it is mentioned, anyone who sees the eyes of Lord Jagannath, which are very, very big, and there are three portions to the eyes, black, white and red. So one who sees black portion of Lord Jagannath's eyes and prays, all their bad habits or sinful proclivities are destroyed. Anyone who sees the white portion of the eyes, they will get loving nourishment. And anyone who sees the red portion of the eye, they will get extraordinary mercy of Krishna. So please come for that occasion of Snan Yatra at 4:30 next Saturday. Also, there is 2 sponsorship opportunities available for next week. The feast has already been sponsored. The Abhishek has already been sponsored. The flowers and the decorations, these 2 still need sponsors. So if you want to get the mercy of Lord Jagannath, please come forward and see myself or SaturdayLoveFeast Prabhu to sponsor these things. Tomorrow morning we'll have Mangal Aarti at 4:30, followed by Darshan Aarti at 7:15 and Srimad Bhagavatam class. Please come for that, and then tomorrow evening's program will start at 4:30 p.m. Today's transcendental cooks are Her Grace Raj Kishori Mataji, Her Grace Raj Deepika Mataji, Reena Mataji. Anyone else? And Rachna Mataji. Hari Bol to all the cooks. Purna Mataji. Who's Purna Mataji? Harsh. Okay. Just to be clear. And today's transcendental cleaning team are Dharmesh Prabhu, Om Prabhu, Kishore Prabhu, Vishal Prabhu, Chirag Prabhu and Kishan Prabhu. And we'll have His Grace Sanatan Prabhu quickly to make announcement on another festival which is happening on 21st June.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I know some of you are fasting, so but I think we can still be enthusiastic. We're going to rise up and dance for Aarti soon. So I just wanted to just make a quick announcement. Some of you might know, Sneha and myself, we run a program called Tune In. So this is our endeavor to reach out to the wider Australian people to engage in some sort of Krishna consciousness in some way or the other. So we do mantra meditation. So we are taking it, we got such nice facilities, so we've been encouraged by the management here to do another big festival here, which is the yoga, we call it the Yoga Festival Brisbane. I've got some flyers and posters here. So we're going to use 3 facilities. We're going to use outside, we're going to use this hall inside, and also the Prasadam area. We're going to have for 5 hours from 10 to 3, as Prabhu said on 21st, Saturday. 5 hours continuous yoga, japa meditation, workshops, so all different kinds of things that are going to happen. It's going to be like a market stall area also that we're going to develop. There's going to be food obviously as well, a few tents, Gita reading and so on. So we highly encourage people to please come if possible. And also, as I said, this endeavor is mainly, yes, we can all come, but the endeavor is to reach out to people who don't have access to this knowledge. That is the real guiding force behind what we are trying to achieve. And so I would highly encourage everyone to take some of these posters, I've got many in the car, to take and put it in your workplace, give it to your friends, and we've got the event up on Facebook. If you haven't seen it, I can share it with you, but please share that. So this is our endeavor, so everyone can do this little bit to, as I said, give access to people who can't access this knowledge. You see there is so many mental health issues, so many health issues and other things that are happening, and this is their way out of them for the people who don't have access to it. Yes, there is medical professionals, but we know, we all hear, there's a reason for it. So I would please, again, I would say it for the last time, I encourage all of you to please promote this wherever you can. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Last announcement, I forgot. One more after this. Today's feast was sponsored by Their Grace Jitesh Paida Prabhu and family, and Prashant Lodhia Prabhu and family. They last minute sponsored this feast. Hari Bol for them.
Just one thing, we were doing a stock take to do a stock take of our books today, and just want to thank Lasya for helping us out on that. Thank you so much.
Let's all rise for Aarti. Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Giri Govardhandari Radha Giri Govardhandari Shri Radhe.